What is this? Is this some kind of mushroom? Is this an alien house? No, this is a The Sims 4 house. Yes, that's right. Today the embargo for The Sims Creators Camp ended, which means that we have way more information about The Sims 4 because there were some lucky people to go to San Francisco to play The Sims 4. I was not one of them, but of course we have some cool Sims news sites which of course post the information they found out there, and I'm one of those persons or people who just gives you that information about The Sims 4 in this video. So I hope you will find this helpful and enjoying. And then to start, I would like to thank Sims VIP. Her link to her fan site is in the description below, but thank you for giving me these screenshots, or actually making me use these, because yeah, without those screenshots which I got or found on your site, this video wouldn't be possible. Also, I use simscommunity.net. I think, yeah, I will also put this link in the description down below, of course. And he also got the screenshots from other sites, and I think he will have put the links to those sites in the description of his site, because I don't have all those links because I got them from everywhere. But anyway, let's start analyzing the screenshots. So to start, as you can see, this is quite a special house. Well, quite. I think this is one of the most special houses that I've ever seen in a Sims game, because look at that roofing, it's unbelievable, and that's one of the things that really excites me about The Sims 4. The roofing is seriously going to be amazing, and I can't wait to actually play with it myself. Also look at that curved fencing going around and all the Sims living around the house. I really like the look of all the different trees. So yeah, that's what I really like about this screenshot. So here on this next screenshot you see an impressive house, because as you can see, this is a 3 stories high house with a foundation and a very cool roof with very many chimneys actually. And look at how many Sims there are. It even looks like there's like some kind of, maybe a marriage or something. Well, marriage, how do you say it? I don't know, but anyway, there are like very many people around the house, which I think is very cool. And also because they have changed the way they do their engine of The Sims 4, it makes it possible that there can be very many Sims on one location, which makes it much more realistic, because of course a party with only 2 people is not really realistic, but with The Sims 4 it will be possible to just throw a very cool party and really get very many people there. So that's cool, and I really like the look of this house. So here on this next screenshot we see yeah, something cool too. Yeah, they are just 2 hugging girls. Maybe they're like friends and they haven't seen each other for a long time. And if you look in the background, that kind of reminds me of a GTA San Andreas actually, because they also have like that kind of roundabout in the end of one of the houses of the characters. And I really like the look of just the overall look of yeah, the way it looks basically. Holy shit, this is a bad sentence, but yeah, I just really like the look of this screenshot. The way the surroundings look, also that gate in the background looks very cool, I think. So here you actually see the interface of The Sims 4. As you can see, you see just yeah, again 2 hugging girls, wow, and a guy looking there like, okay, hug me, I think. And also you see the interface with like play, pause, all that thing. And also you see the interface of what you can do, so more choices, ask about the day and stuff. And also I really like the look of the surroundings, and yeah, I can't wait to see this on my own screen and being able to play with it. So here on this next screenshot you actually see the build mode, or maybe the buy mode, but those 2 are integrated into one mode actually, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, you see the interior of a house, which I think looks pretty cool. Yeah, you see how detailed everything is. Actually, if you look at the right bottom, you see like some kind of cupboard or something, or table with that small little yeah, saving bag kind of. And also, yeah, that modern TV. I really like the look of it actually, and yeah, I can't wait to actually build in The Sims 4. So here you actually see another screenshot of the interior of the same house. And what I really liked about this screenshot were two things. The windows, because it seems like you can actually place several windows on one wall, because normally if you place two windows that didn't touch each other above each other, it didn't work out. One of the windows would get blacked out and you would have to use a cheat, but apparently in The Sims 4 that's not necessary, so that's great. And the other thing I really liked were the counters, and especially the upper counters and the curved counter. I mean, that curved counter looks epic, and also if you look at that upper counter you even see like the plates for the food. And yeah, it just looks very detailed. Also you have those upper counters in the bathroom, I mean, so that's pretty cool. And also you just see like some simple seating area, and I really like the screenshot. So here you just see a screenshot which doesn't show very much except for the awesomeness of this game, but you do see actually how good the lighting of The Sims 4 is, which I'm very happy with, because lighting, I always say lightning in my videos, but it is lighting. Yeah, the lighting in this game is much better than compared to The Sims 3. So here you actually see two people getting married, and the cool thing about this picture is that you actually, just as I said before, see very many people there, and just it's really like a party, and not just a party with two people getting married, but really several people watching them, and that's a good improvement from The Sims 4, I think. So here you just see some kids' toy house being destroyed, and you really see the emotions of the Sims. Here you actually see a live mode again, and you see it in the house that we've already seen, but now you also see the bedroom and a little bit more of the surroundings of the house, but nothing too special. Here you actually, the thing that I thought was most important of this screenshot was actually the cupboard under the television, because that seems like it's a cupboard that I'm going to be using a lot. If you can actually change the colors to something that I like, I think I'll be using that a lot, so I'm happy to see that. Here you actually see the interface of the fountain building thing. Yeah, of course we can't build pools in The Sims 4, but we can build fountains, so that's nice. And I think honestly I'm going to be using fountains for pools, because normally I wouldn't use them anyways, and they just look like pools. So if you don't place such a strange water flowing thing. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll just be doing that, and I quite like the look of those fountains. So here you just see some more building interface with the, yeah, how do you call it again? I don't really know, but I do see some very cool bathroom items, a very cool sink, which I can't wait to use, and I think I'll be using it in my videos a lot. Also, look at that surrounding. It's seriously, it seems like every lot looks amazing to build on. So here you also see like someone dying, actually, probably because of laughter, as always in The Sims 4, and you know, the person who gets the dead people. So on this screenshot you just see some more live mode, nothing too special. So let's go on to the next screenshot, because we have like 40 screenshots, I believe. So here we actually see a tram, which looks pretty cool, but nothing too new in the screenshot. But I do have to say that the roads in this game will look so much better than compared to The Sims 3, because seriously, look at that road with how detailed it is. Actually, roads are seriously part of the game, actually, which I really like. So here we have another screenshot of a bedroom. It seems like you're woohooing, actually, and you see how big the house is. This is actually the house that we've seen previously already, or at least I believe it is. And yeah, we don't see anything too special on this one. So here we just see like an old, ugly looking, stressed out lady in the outdoors, which looks pretty epic, the outdoors. I like the look of it, and also the way that you can kind of curve the fence of the path, which I've been waiting for ages. And this is seriously a screenshot that I've been waiting for a very long time, and a screenshot that I'm very happy with, because as you can see, this is the overview of what The Sims 4 looks like when you go to like a little bit upwards in the world, and look at how awesome that world looks. And also look at the right side, that cool little yellow path with those palm trees in the middle, and that cool little like mountain, well, little mountain, huge mountain in the background. The palm trees look epic, so much better than the base game palm trees of The Sims 3. So imagine what the expansion pack palm trees of The Sims 4 will look like. It's unbelievable. So here on this next screenshot you actually see a house, just a small little house, nothing too special, but I really like the roofing of it, and especially the white part along the roof. So here we actually just see a small screenshot of live mode, nothing too special, just two people talking and one person sitting on a chair, like, okay. That's it. Then here we see a screenshot of a microwave. That's it. So now let's go on to the next screenshot, which is this one of two people sitting on like a bench along a cool fence. Really, that fence looks awesome, and it seems like there's like a little party in the background, and they're like talking separately. I don't really know, just coming up with something. And here you see a cowboy eating, I don't know what it is, fries or something, like mac and cheese, I don't really know, in a cool racist landing landscape, which looks pretty awesome. And also on this screenshot you really see how awesome the roads are in this game. I mean, that road looks awesome, and also you see a way too big computer and just two people talking and some cool bookcases, which I really like. So here you actually see, I think the same house as we've seen quite some times already, but now from a little bit more upwards. So here you see a little bit of a low quality screenshot, but of, well, kind of a cowboy on his computer, and you really see how detailed you can actually make your interior. I really like that. Here you see that cowboy talking with some girl, and they're on a yellow banana bench, or no, sofa actually, and I think that sofa looks pretty epic, and I think I'll be using it a lot in my modern houses because, yeah, I really like the look of that fence. So here we see just a bedroom in build mode again, not the best quality, but yeah, it is something at least. So here we see two people in like the baby room of the house because the woman is pregnant. Well, that's basically it. So here we see the gardening skill of The Sims 4, which is pretty epic, I think, because I believe the gardening skill is quite a big thing in The Sims 4, so I can't wait to check that out. And the garden looks very cool, and yeah, I really like the fact that they can just interact with the garden so much. I believe you couldn't do that in The Sims 4 this much. So now we go over to another screenshot of like a trade, I think. Well, not a trade. Something they can do actually, and this seems like the wood experiment designing development thing, and it's the violin development, which looks pretty cool. I think if you have that tool and you can really skill yourself, and if you can then build a violin yourself in the game, that would be epic. So if they added that, it would be great. So here you actually see a fisherman in quite a cool suit. Well, not really, and like all the fish he had caught, I mean, and like a cool, well, not a chimney, I don't really know how you call that, well, you know what I mean, that thing with the fire, and just a cool screenshot, I think. And this is actually what the world looks like from up in Edit Town, or actually if you're deciding where you want to go. So that was not a picture I've already shown, that's just if you go up in live mode. But if you decide like I want to go to the gym, there you come in this edit, well, in this town menu, and here you also see the different neighborhoods, and the houses I'm seeing look pretty epic, so I can't wait to see all of the houses. And now we come to the best screenshot of today, and that's seriously this epicness screenshot. Look, they've built a pyramid in The Sims 4. That's awesome. Seriously, when I saw this picture, I was like, oh, I wanted to go to San Francisco to play The Sims 4. That would have been epic. But anyways, I wasn't there. But yeah, see how cool the fountain looks, and like all the different trees. I think I can see 20 different trees and plants in one screenshot, so that's great. Look at the right bottom side, that palm tree, that's a new one. I've never seen it before, but I really like it. And you see like a mother talking to her three like children. And look at the surroundings of that rocky, like the Rocky Mountains. Well, not really, just some rocks on mountains. And yeah, that fountain. I think this is like a museum maybe. I'm not sure, I've not read anything about it. But I think it's a very cool screenshot. But anyway, did you enjoy this video? Then I can maybe do some more of these analyzing screenshot videos more often, because of course there will be more information about The Sims 4 coming, and of course also more screenshots, so then I'll be able to upload more of these videos maybe. So if you did enjoy it, please tell me. And do you think that, or actually I have a question for you, what is your favorite screenshot of today? We have almost 40 I believe, not sure. But yeah, what's your favorite screenshot? Tell me in the comments down below, and then I hope to see you back in another video. Thanks for watching, bye.